before we move into our next match, again, just a quick shout out to our show sponsors. We have Nation's Corner, Salvation Army, Hybrid School of Wrestling, and of course, Title Match Network here with us tonight as well.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Bronx, New York, La Princesa Tiffany Nieves.
And you want to talk about someone who has made a strong showing since arriving to Mission Pro Wrestling? Look no further than Tiffany Nieves, La Princesa, somebody who's definitely made an impact since making her debut some time ago.
You're right about that one. Tiffany Nieves at our last event, MPW Kickstart My Heart, defeated none other than the now RCW Phoenix champion, Alejandra Lyon. Let's see if she can have the same luck here tonight.
You got to think she would love to keep that undefeated record
her
intact.
Opponent from Fort Smith, Arkansas, America's sweetheart, Shay Karmichael.
And Shay Karmichael making her Mission Pro Wrestling debut tonight, I believe.
Yes, she is. And you heard Eliana just give her the introduction. I was saying Tiffany Nieves would love to keep that undefeated streak intact, but is going to have her work cut out for her here against Shay Karmichael, making her Mission Pro debut, but no stranger to competition herself.
Shay Karmichael has proven herself all across the United States of America, and she has brought her talent here to Mission Pro Wrestling, where the best of the best are in-ring competition night in and night out. Let's see what Shay Karmichael and Tiffany Nieves can do.
Let's get underway with a collar elbow tie-up. Again, both women jockeying for position. Just a test of strength. Both of these women trying to see who's going to be the more forceful, the more dominant of the two. Tiffany Nieves looks like she got the better of that exchange. And again, just backing off, maybe just kind of putting Shay Karmichael on notice, you might say.
Yeah, she's certainly shown her aggressive side there, Tiffany Nieves.
These are the skills which Tiffany Nieves has honed at her time training at the Flatback School of Wrestling in Florida under trainers Tyler Breeze and Sean Spears.
Learned from some of the best in the business as Tiffany Nieves. She's looking to put that on display as she's caught in a wrist lock by Shay Karmichael, but rolls through with the kip up and reverses it into a wrist lock of her own and turns it into an arm drag, bringing Shay Karmichael over, and another one more time. Oh, going to the well one too many times, got caught. Thrown to the ropes by Shay Karmichael, who turns it into a big hip toss.
Karmichael, she's showcasing it now. She's definitely going to have that power play here. Can Tiffany Nieves find a way to counteract it?
I have to believe she's going to do whatever she can. I mean, if you're Tiffany Nieves, like we were saying, strong competitor, vicious competitor in her own right. He almost picks up the fall over Shay Karmichael, but not quite.
Not only a strong and vicious competitor, but a resilient competitor as well. We spoke about it earlier before. A survivor of cancer is Tiffany Nieves. Going for the cover here is Shay Karmichael. Tiffany Nieves, she showcased herself to be a fighter time in and time out, and the fight of her life is in the ring against her as Shay Karmichael takes it to Tiffany.
That's right, Tiffany Nieves, I mean, no stranger to adversity and hardship in the ring or out of it. And I mean, just my personal opinion, but you have to think that that's forged her mindset as we see her in this match, just purpose and movement and everything she does, like that running leg lariat, knocking Shay Karmichael directly to the mat.
Absolutely, and she wears that proudly on her sleeve, and she is giving it everything in the ring with that tonight.
As she always does, you see the yellow ribbon there on the sleeve of Tiffany Nieves. As she is just taking Shay Karmichael from post to post, driving her into the turnbuckles. Gets the leg. Oh! Hard chop.
I have it on good authority. This is the first time which Tiffany Nieves and Shay Karmichael have ever stepped foot into the same ring with one another. These two women did not have the opportunity to truly do battle in the past. We don't know what Shay Karmichael is going to be able to bust out on Tiffany Nieves.
Don't quite know that, but if you're Shay Karmichael, got to say, you're not going to forget this first matchup. Those two hard chops followed by the spear. Tiffany Nieves firing up as she's just going to town. These blows raining down on Shay Karmichael. Nothing fancy, nothing technical about it, just brutality and strength punishing her opponent.
Yeah, she is certainly not holding back tonight.
You gotta think she wants to make a statement here in this matchup and put the entire of the Mission Pro locker room on notice that she is here. She means business. She is here to stay. Just locking in this hold on Shay Karmichael, trying to restrict the woman's airway, just make her tap out. Reverse chin lock with the body scissors, excuse me. Referee checking, but looks like she's hanging in there. Shay Karmichael managed to fight her off with those elbows. But Tiffany Nieves right back on the attack, not giving her a moment to recover.
Yeah, and I understand that this is Shay Karmichael's first match back since a recent neck injury. And we can see that Tiffany Nieves really focusing on that upper body and that neck area a little bit as well.
That's right, Tiffany Nieves, speaking of her, Shay Karmichael was going for a head scissors and got caught with that sidewalk slam. That's the Bronx slam. But still not enough to put Shay Karmichael away. I thought that was it. Tiffany Nieves has used that Bronx slam to great effect before. To be honest, I'm a little surprised she didn't pick up the victory there. I really thought that was it. And the frustration on Tiffany Nieves looks like she was in the same mindset.
We talked about Tiffany Nieves being resilient. Hold on, the cover here. This could be it. No. We talked about Tiffany Nieves being resilient. Shay Karmichael also embodies that resiliency as well.
Just a European uppercut by Shay Karmichael, followed by the big head kick. Coming in with the big senton in the corner. Irish whip to the other side. Where's she going? The hip attack again directly in the face of Tiffany Nieves. Directly in the jaw. May have knocked something loose with that one.
Oh,
and if that didn't, I'm pretty sure.
Up, yeah, with a
sure that did. And still not enough to put Tiffany Nieves away. And again, we're seeing just Shay Karmichael kind of take her time getting back on the offense. I have to say, I think this is a mistake. She's giving Tiffany Nieves valuable time to catch her breath, get back in this matchup, and that's all it takes sometimes. Crowd getting behind her, and there it is.
Yeah, I think that was your case in point right there.
Absolutely. Making Shay Karmichael eat defeat. And that is all she wrote, Tiffany Nieves.
Here's your winner, Tiffany Nieves.
Tiffany Nieves, another competitor here in Mission Pro Wrestling among the ranks of the undefeated, a perfect